school shoes, I wore my red sneakers just to be like, Pete being loud. It can be busy in the lunchroom, but does Pete worry?
Goodness, no!
Nah, he sits down with his friends and he starts singing. I'm thrilled to be here at University School. I'm thrilled to be the librarian here. And when the librarians were saved by the referendum, I really feel like it not only made librarians survive, but the skills that they can bring to a school. And they're skills that our kids are going to need for the future. There's the skills of not only literacy, but critical thinking, problem solving, collaboration, and certainly technology. I guess a lot of times people think that of librarians as the people with the books, but I believe that librarians have always been on the leading edge of information and technology. I've been in libraries long enough that when I was just starting, it was about finding information for people. We were always looking for information. Now we have enough information, and it's about sifting through that information, gathering the best knowledge, increasing your own knowledge, and then forming your own opinions based on it. That's what the referendum means to me.
The referendum has tremendously impacted my job as a classroom teacher. With the other 3 fourth grade teachers, the 3 preventionists, the literacy coach, and the librarian, we have been able to make a tremendous impact on our 4th grade students this year. In previous years, there were just 3 fourth grade teachers, and so to separate the students based on need was more challenging. We couldn't make the groups small enough. But because we have enough teachers, we are able to really fine-tune what the students need, whether that be to accelerate them because they've mastered an essential skill, or to pull back and reteach skills because they have not mastered them yet. So because we have a lot of teachers, we are able to better meet the needs of our students.
I'm a teacher of a multi-age classroom, first, second, and third, and it has been very much a blessing to have the referendum money. That's given us a lot more resources that are available to help children with the needs that they have, whether they're accelerated students or they're remedial or somewhere in between. We've had just a lot of resources to be able to meet their needs. And I was going over my NWEA data for my meeting with my principal. And one of the exciting things was I was looking at my 2nd and 3rd graders with their test scores. And in reading, I had 13 students out of 17 that were above a 3rd grade level, 2nd and 3rd graders above a 3rd grade level. I had in language arts 11 students that were above a 3rd grade level, and in math I had 13 that were above a 3rd grade level.
The passing of the referendum gives me the opportunity to play my instrument, paint in art, and express myself through the fine arts. I am thankful for the passing of the referendum because it will allow me to be able to do theater and marching band. Thank you for letting me make my choices in my life. Sincerely, Lexi.
I'm thankful for band because taking private lessons isn't enough. I think it's important to have experience playing your instrument with other people. I'm glad we have band also because some kids might not have that opportunity to play an instrument otherwise. Music is my way of expressing myself. I think anyone who wants to should be able to experience that feeling. Sincerely, Kyla.
The referendum has not only helped with extracurricular funding, but also with the lack of appropriate time spent in school every day. Thanks to the new extended school day, I've been able to get the help that I needed for my classes. Because of this, I've been able to get better grades than ever before, and I truly understand the material that's being taught. Sincerely, Jeffrey.
Helped me a lot as far as it's offered me more opportunities and give me a better way to get my credits, and it's easier for me. I do a lot better in a smaller classroom setting, and so the teachers always have time for me. They always are there to help me no matter what the problem is, whether it's school related or not. And this school is just helped me 100%, helped me get through high school a lot better.
Well, when I thought about my future at the bigger schools, it was kind of hard because I was behind, so I didn't really like school. I didn't really go as much as anymore as I do here. I come almost every day except when I don't feel very good, and like I'm already above the credits I would have there here, and I plan on going to college straight after here, but when I went there, college wasn't in my mind at all.
This school has helped me. It kind of opened my eyes a little bit. People think of this school, I guess, as just a place to go when you're behind, but this school has actually got me so far ahead I could possibly graduate early. I didn't really know that much about college. I didn't know where I wanted to go. I didn't know who I wanted to be, but I've gotten over, I'd say, 100 letters from colleges inviting me to, tour their campus and interested in my transcripts and stuff.
Well, first I'd like to thank the Bloomington community for voting this referendum and to helping the schools. It is just wonderful to live in a community that cares so much about young people, about their education, about what we're doing in the school system here. It's just so important for our future that these young students have a great education. And without the referendum, we wouldn't have that. We get to do things like, because we have this program and we have those referendum dollars, that it continues like this, and the high school this year went to Carnegie Hall in New York, represented our community and school corporation. I mean, that's a lifetime experience that we're gaining, and all because we can have wonderful programs like this. To a lot of these kids, these what some people think are special or unnecessary things, this is the best thing that happens to them all day.
Yes, we worked with struggling readers. Their reading grade levels tend to be about 5th and 6th grade. We helped them within the 12-week trimester. Our average growth was about 3 grade levels, so we were really able to help these kids get up to the high school level where they need to be. We also worked with the English honors students who are really struggling in their classes, and we found that with this explicit reading instructional strategies, we were able to help them have more success in their classes as well.
That was literally hundreds of hours, after school time, weekends, a lot of sacrifice. And I'd really like to thank this group of kids for, they've really come up with something spectacular. And most of all, I'd like to thank this community, because if it weren't for you with the referendum, things like this would have never happened. Thank you as a community.